Do you remember the story of St. Monica? She's the mother of another saint, Augustine. Monica prayed for years for her wayward son to turn from a worldly life and come to her Christian faith, and her prayers were answered eventually. Monica is a saintly example of today's gospel parable. There, a widow badgers a judge to give her justice against an adversary. Jesus adds that the judge was one who neither feared God nor respected any human being. And despite this lack of fairness, in the end, the judge breaks down and grants the widow's request. And like any parable, Jesus adds a punchline. Won't God then act on behalf of his chosen ones who call out to him day and night? Now, one of the great problems we have with prayer is the seeming lack of an answer from God in many cases. Now, it's a problem greater than our time here allows, but I believe that our gospel text today does offer some hints on how to enter into the dilemma of God's apparent silence in response to our prayers. First, its message is pray always without becoming weary. Like St. Monica and the widow in today's story, we must be persistent. Second, as we come back to God again and again, we must be honest with God, share our feelings of disappointment or doubt or even our frustration. From an honest prayer comes a greater intimacy with God. God can prepare us to open to a bigger reality. One woman I spoke with who had suffered a great loss said that for her, prayer was like looking through a keyhole. We don't have the broad view that God has on the other side. And that is part of the mystery with which Jesus ends today's gospel when he asks, when the Son of Man comes, will he find faith on earth? In the end, it's all about faith. Faith that grows slowly over time until we allow God to show us the mystery beyond the keyhole.